What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Unless this happens to be your very first time here, then come on in, take a seat. It's so nice to meet you. My name is Abigail. I do musical reactions here on YouTube on the first take, completely blind, and I'm so happy to say that we are reacting to a Buy Me a Coffee request. This one is brought to you by Scott W. Hello, Scott, aka you know it's gonna be good. Everything he has requested so far, 10 out of 10, and what he requested this time around, I'm sure is gonna be no different. It is the Charlie Daniels Band, The Devil Went Down to Georgia. I know this. I don't know how it goes off the top of my head though, but just by that title, I know what it is. This is a new artist to learn on the channel. Did I say channel? I meant title. Just based on the title, I know this, and I know I'll recognize it the second I hit play. What I meant to say is new artist to learn on the channel, the Charlie Daniels Band. I didn't even know that that was the name of the band. Who sings The Devil Went Down to Georgia, which I can't sing. I know I'll recognize it the second I hit play. I'm forgetting right now for some reason. Regardless, this was uploaded in 2017. Wow, is that 27 million views? That's a lot of views. Go Charlie Daniels, that's a lot of views, good for you. I'm excited. Typically how we do it on this channel is that we'll watch the video twice together. The first watch will have stops and pauses, just because this is a reaction channel and I'm trying to give you my thoughts and commentary in real time as it comes to me. However, if you stick around for the second watch, we will watch the entire video nonstop, all the way through. That's when I'll be taking some notes and then we will talk about it after. But depending on what happens when I upload this and whether or not I get detected by copyright flags, I may or may not have to skip that second nonstop watch. But fear not, guys, we're gonna put this up on Patreon, where you not only get early access to all these reactions, but you also get to watch without the fast forwarding and without any watermarks if I have to add any. So should you choose to check out my Patreon page, I do truly appreciate the support. Thank you so much for even considering to take a look. Thank you very, very much in advance. I appreciate you. But I digress, because it's time to remember this song. Oh, I just remembered. Yeah, it's a fiddle. Yeah, I got it. I'm pretty sure I got it. I haven't, however, ever seen this video. This is it just says official video, so I don't know if it's a live performance or, I don't know. Let's go ahead and bring it up and find out for ourselves. Let's go. Oop.
Tennessee Gregorio, Freddie Evers, Jim Marshall,
Okay.
Johnny Hayward. And we started
Drinking beer.
to play for you folks here tonight in Saratoga. We appreciate you coming out. We'd like to close our set with our latest single. This is called The Devil Went Down to Georgia.
Latest single. Yes, I remembered that fiddle. Cool.
The devil went down to Georgia. He was looking for a soul to steal. He was in a bind 'cause he was way behind and he was willing to make a deal. When he came across this young man sawing on a fiddle and playing it hot, and the devil jumped up on a hickory stump and said, "Boy, let me tell you what. I guess you didn't know it, but I'm a fiddle player."
That's so crazy. I don't know if I've actually ever heard this song from beginning to end in its entirety like that. I know the song because it's just such a, iconic song. But quick question. I know they uploaded this in 2017, but when is this? It's hard for me to tell. Real quick, does it say? 1979 live. I was curious. All right. Regardless, let's keep hearing a little bit more. Go back 5 seconds, make sure we don't miss anything. And let's keep going.
Up on a hickory stump and said, "Boy, let me tell you what. I guess you didn't know it, but I'm a fiddle player too. And if you'd care to take a dare, I'll make a bet with you. Now you play pretty good fiddle, boy, but give the devil his due. I bet a fiddle of gold against your soul, 'cause I think I'm better than you." Boy said, "My name's Johnny, and it might be a sin, but I'll take your bet you're gonna regret, 'cause I'm the best as ever been. Johnny, rising up your boat,
Nice harmonies.
fiddle hard, 'cause hell's broke loose in Georgia and the devil deals the cards. And if you win, you'll get the shiny fiddle made of gold. If you lose, the devil gets your soul."
I didn't know that entire part.
Devil opened up his case and he said, I'll start this show, and fire flew from his fingertips as he rosined up his bow. And he pulled his bow across the strings and it made an evil hiss. Then a band of demons joined in and it sounded something like this.
No, hold on, I have to hear that again. Oh, wait. Before we get into whatever that is, that was awesome. The way he hit, the way he eerily played the fiddle, just kind of the way, what am I trying to say? He didn't even lift the fiddle up. He just kind of dragged his bow across it, and it created a really cool sound. Actually, I'd like to hear that again. And then it sounds like the guitarist is gonna come in. Let me hear that again.
Case and he said, I'll start this show, and fire flew from his fingertips as he rosined up his bow. And he pulled his bow across the strings and it made an evil hiss. Then a band of demons joined in and it sounded something like this.
I don't know this part. Hello, keyboardist. He's got a hurt arm. Incredibly intrigued by the fiddle and how he is playing it. That was incredible. Just how quickly his fingers were moving on the neck of that violin. I have to see it again. The guitarist was sick, don't get me wrong, but there's just something about the fiddle. Okay, first of all, kudos to this keyboard player playing one-handed. You don't need two hands. It's cool. You're that talented. I see you. I hear you. You are killing it. Good job. But I need to hear this fiddle. Here we go.
Johnny said, well, you're pretty good, old son, but sit down in that chair right there. I'm going to show you how it's done. Fire on the mountain, run, boys, run. The devil's in the house of the rising sun. A chicken in the red pan, picking out dough. Granted, as you don't bite, no child, no.
Wow. I wish I could see his hand. There you go. Thank you. I love hearing the crowd clap along. Apparently, this is a new single. That's what they said in the beginning of the performance, right? Everybody's clapping along. They're feeling it. They are having a good time. I can't take my hands off this fiddle. And his hands and how quickly he's moving all those fingers across the neck. That is incredible. I look forward to watching this a second time because I realize that I'm just glued to that fiddle. There's no difference between a fiddle and a violin, right? It's just the style in which you're playing the violin, right? There's no physical difference, right? I'm not sure. Regardless, whatever he's doing is incredible. I do find myself glued to just him. So the second time I watch, I will be trying to look at anything but him because I'm sure I'm missing so much. But I digress. Let me go back just a couple seconds, make sure I don't miss anything, and let's keep going. Amazing.
Devil bowed his head because he knew that he'd been beat. And he laid that golden fiddle on the ground at Johnny's feet. Johnny said, devil, just come on back if you ever want to try again. I done told you once, you son of a bitch, I'm the best as ever been. And he played
crowd like that.
The devil's in the house of the rising sun. The chicken in the red pan picking out dough. The granddad's a dog by no child, no.
Hear that crowd?
Show factor acquired.
They got off the stage real quick, didn't they? But I'm loving that they are letting the applause roar for me, because I always get chills. I always get chills on that part. Just hearing the crowd love it. That is a happy crowd of people. I can't wait. I can't wait to watch this again, nonstop, all the way through, because I need to take notes on anything other than how amazing he was playing that fiddle. I mean, the lyrics in general, this epic battle between the devil and Johnny. This is the Charlie Daniels band. All right. So, Patreon, you and I are going to have a blast watching this together, nonstop, all the way through. That is the purpose of Patreon, really. YouTube, I've never reacted to this band before. I don't know how strict or lenient they are when it comes to playing their music on YouTube nonstop like that. However, I will say that because 95% of the time I don't get away with it, I'm going to safely assume that I'm going to have to fast forward. So YouTube, I'm going to fast forward here most likely and see you in 5 seconds for the final review. I can't speak today. I'm still thinking about that fiddle. Here we go. Yeah, that was incredible. That was a lot of fun. I'm so happy to have watched that. I've never seen, I didn't even know that that's what they look like. I didn't know the name of the band, but that song, I remembered the violin, like just seconds before I hit play, I remembered it. But I hadn't heard so many parts of the song before. I didn't even know there were harmonies. I didn't even know there was a guitar like that. It was really cool. I did take a couple notes. Let's go ahead and talk about it. The story is really interesting. So they both play the fiddle. The devil challenges Johnny. The way that the devil made an evil hiss on that violin was really cool. The way he dragged the bow across the strings. What else did I say story-wise? After the devil finished, Johnny was like, yeah, not bad. Sit down. Let me watch me show you how it's done. And he does. The devil knows that he lost, hangs his head. And I loved that part because when he sang that part of the song, you actually hear the crowd, yeah, roar and cheer, which was awesome. I love it when the crowd interacts with the band like that. However, musically, it was hard for me to keep my eyes off the fiddle. I have a violin over here that I wish I could play, so I'm incredibly jealous at his talent. Is incredible. But let me actually take a look at my notes here. The guitarist that we got to hear was incredible. It was funky. I didn't even know that was in the song. I loved how the guitarist, to me, elevated the song as if it wasn't already enough with the incredible playing of the fiddle. What else did I say here? I love that they ended the song. The second they ended the song, it was on cue with, I think, our fireworks, because I'm hearing fireworks in the background. And that part gave me chills, just because I love that kind of stuff. I couldn't see what they were saying, but I heard the fireworks going off after they concluded their set. I love that they started the final song by just introducing everybody. He introduced everybody in the band. That was nice. Was that all my notes? I mean, need I say more about the way he was playing? Gosh. That's everything I wrote. I appreciate that they let the applause roar at the end of the video, just because sometimes I watch these epic performances and they they cut the video so abruptly. I'm like, oh no, I want to hear the applause. But that was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun, excuse me. Thank you to Scott W. for another amazing request. You've not failed me yet. You're not going to. It's gotten to the point that Scott W. requests something, I'm excited. It's as simple as that. So thank you very, very much, Scott, for this request. Thank you guys so very much for watching. If you enjoyed this reaction, like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to check out my Patreon link as well as the Discord link in the description below, and I will see you next time. Bye.